A crucible ripe for crowdfunding. Actuate, a mechanism for bringing together minds fueled by passion, resources, and unbridled ambition. The crucible in question is the time-space in which different elements will come together, in the realm of translation and commercialization of scientific knowledge in Africa, which is under intense conditions. This crucible will produce new outcomes and transformations that will decimate the rampant poverty, disease, disability and death of humans, animals and plants prevailing in the continent. In addition, it will preserve the environment. This crucible is the symbol of the place or situation where significant changes, reactions, or developments will have to take place in Africa. This time-space will be marked by intense heat, pressure, and challenges. In a metaphorical sense, this crucible represents a transformative process or experience that will lead to economical and personal growth of individuals in Africa. This is a revolution, the change of status quo. Granted, this change will come through challenging circumstances. African innovation enters this crucible through Actuate. Empowering African ingenuity, unleashing the crowdfunding symphony for scientific advancement. In the crucible of African innovation, a potent fusion of science and entrepreneurship is reshaping the contours of progress. The sun-soaked landscapes that stretch from Ghana to South Africa reverberate with the hum of untapped potential and the promise of a future where scientific breakthroughs cascade into commercial triumphs. As we step into this vibrant tableau, an electrifying force stands at the forefront, poised to propel the African scientific renaissance into uncharted realms. This force is none other than crowdfunding, a dynamic catalyst that marries vision with resources, ambition with action, and potential with kinetic impact. In the spirit of our unwavering optimism, we embark on a journey through the heart of this transformative phenomenon. Guided by Actuate token, a groundbreaking instrument within the Ethereum blockchain, over the next 12 months, we delve into the tapestry of possibilities that crowdfunding unfurls for the commercialization of scientific knowledge across Africa. As our indomitable voice echoes through the corridors of progress, let us traverse the landscape of innovation, where boundaries dissolve and limitations disintegrate in the face of united purpose. Over the next several months, look out for this saga of innovation unshackled, of African brilliance unbridled, and of a future where the seeds of scientific exploration flourish in the fertile soil of collaboration and empowerment, on the upcoming Actuate platform. Welcome to the future of science commercialization in Africa. In this symphony of change, crowdfunding becomes the crescendo that propels African scientific ingenuity to unprecedented heights. Empowering African innovation, crowdfunding as a catalyst for scientific commercialization. In the dynamic landscape of African innovation, crowdfunding emerges as a potent catalyst, propelling the commercialization of scientific knowledge. At the forefront of this transformative movement is Actuate, built upon the Ethereum blockchain. Actuate seamlessly integrates with crowdfunding endeavors, revolutionizing the way scientific projects secure the funding needed for successful commercialization. Imagine a scenario where a brilliant team of researchers in Kenya has developed a groundbreaking solution for sustainable agriculture. With Actuate, these innovators are not constrained by traditional funding channels. Instead of navigating bureaucratic hurdles and limited grant opportunities, they harness the power of Actuate token to engage directly with a global community of supporters. As the team showcases their project on an Actuate-powered crowdfunding platform, potential backers from around the world discover their work. A tech enthusiast in South Africa, an eco-conscious investor in Europe, and a philanthropic organization in the United States, all will seamlessly participate. By acquiring Actuate tokens, these backers become stakeholders in the project's success. In this scenario, Actuate token serves as more than just a means of transaction. It embodies a shared vision, aligning the interests of the project creators and their backers. As the project gains traction, the value of Actuate tokens increases, providing backers with a tangible return on their investment, ROI. This is optimistic retroactive public good funding at best, explained to us by Bob Dresser and folks at Optimism Foundation. More on retroactive public good funding below. The mutually beneficial relationship that emerges incentivizes ongoing support, fostering a vibrant ecosystem where scientific innovation thrives. Actuate blockchain ensures transparency and accountability at every stage. Smart contracts, powered by the Ethereum network, automate the distribution of funds based on predefined milestones. This functionality eliminates concerns of mismanagement or misuse of funds, instilling confidence among backers and further attracting potential supporters. In this transformative landscape, Actuate transcends mere financial transactions. It becomes a conduit for meaningful engagement, collaboration, and shared success. As African innovators harness the power of Actuate to fund their scientific endeavors, they transcend limitations and usher in a new era of commercialized knowledge, propelling the continent's technological advancement and economic growth. Actuate blockchain, with its token, stands as a testament to the potential of crowdfunding to empower and uplift African innovation. It dismantles barriers, unites global communities, and paves the way for a future where scientific breakthroughs are not just ideas, but tangible realities that shape the trajectory of Africa's progress. Retroactive public good funding. Within the realm of global health, emerges an innovative concept that has the potential to reshape funding paradigms. Retroactive global health public good funding mechanism introduced to us by Bob Dresser of Optimism Foundation. This concept postulates a fundamental premise. The intricate calculus of the greatest public good and global health eludes forward prognostication. It can only be discerned in the aftermath. As mere observers of the march of time, we can only ascribe the label of good to events and initiatives with the wisdom of hindsight. The crystal ball of foresight remains clouded, our perceptions only sharpened in retrospect, in the brilliance of 2020 hindsight. Enter the symphony of retroactive public good funding, a progressive endeavor resonating harmoniously with the unpredictable emergence of global pandemics. Its essence lies in a departure from conventional funding mechanisms. Traditional bastions such as government grants and philanthropic donations are replaced with an avant-garde symphony, orchestrated by technological innovations and financial instruments. This symphony harmonizes incentives and investments to underpin global health initiatives, exemplifying the principles of regenerative cryptoeconomics. Imagine a scenario where tokens, akin to ethereal blessings, descend upon individuals and entities engaged fervently in the pursuit of global health objectives. As these endeavors yield tangible outcomes within the challenging landscapes of developing nations, these tokens burgeon in market value, thereby embedding themselves within the marketplace of aspirations. A delicate choreography unfolds, tokens that metamorphose incentives, kindling a collective aspiration to foster global health. This convergence of private capital investors and a public good mandate encapsulates the essence of regenerative cryptoeconomics, aligned seamlessly with the ideals of quadratic funding as articulated by Ethereum's visionary, Vitalik Buterin. At the heart of this symphony lies the token airdrop, a mechanism by which digital assets are bestowed upon individuals en masse, spanning purposes from marketing enticements to community engagement. This mechanism now extends its influence to serve as a pillar of support for global health initiatives. Tokens, here, serve as tokens of recognition, an acknowledgement for the contributions of volunteers, benefactors, and researchers alike. A tribute to collaboration, a validation of commitment, tokens serve as a conduit for appreciation and reward. However, in this intricate tapestry of innovation, the principles of fairness and equity stand as sentinel values. The concept of token houses and citizen houses emerges as a poignant response, acting as conduits to bridge disparities and ensure equitable distribution. These constructs stand as guardians, preventing the unintentional exclusion of marginalized individuals and communities, resonating as testaments to the commitment towards inclusivity. In the overarching narrative, Africa assumes a pivotal role, a crucible where the convergence of retroactive public good funding and global health reaches its zenith. Across this dynamic landscape, health challenges intertwine with latent opportunities. Neglected diseases, often relegated to the shadows, beckon for attention. Token airdrops enter the stage, their impact magnified as they catalyze research efforts, thereby illuminating pathways towards comprehensive solutions. The narrative extends to the unsung heroes, the community health workers, tirelessly navigating the front lines of health provision, particularly in remote regions. Token airdrops emerge as an emblem of recognition, extending an invitation to these essential players to partake in the discourse. A transformative shift towards active participation, this initiative holds the potential to alleviate health burdens within vulnerable populations. In summation, the concept of retroactive public good funding emerges as a child of the promise born from above, into the bosom of global health. Tokens cascade as emissaries of support, imbued with the power to reshape trajectories. Token houses and citizen houses emerge as sentinels of equity, ensuring that every voice is heard. Across the African canvas, this symphony crescendos, an orchestration of health, empowerment, and progress, aligned with the most pressing challenges of our time. From lab to market, harnessing crowdfunding to bridge the science commercialization gap in Africa. In the pursuit of transforming scientific breakthroughs into tangible real-world solutions, crowdfunding is the pivotal tool, actively bridging the gap between laboratory innovation and commercialization in Africa. At the center of this transformative process lies Actuate token, a dynamic instrument built on the Ethereum blockchain, driving the process forward. Picture this scenario. A group of visionary researchers in Nigeria has developed a revolutionary medical device with the potential to save countless lives. With Actuate at their disposal, these innovators are empowered to navigate the intricate path to commercialization with newfound agility and momentum. Through an Actuate-powered crowdfunding platform, the Nigerian research team presents their innovation to a diverse global audience. A venture capitalist in Asia, a socially conscious entrepreneur in Africa, and a medical foundation in North America, all converge on the platform, unified by their interest in the project's transformative impact. By acquiring Actuate tokens, these stakeholders proactively invest in the project's journey from lab to market. Yet, Actuate is far more than a transactional medium. It serves as a conduit for shared purpose and vested interest. As the medical device gains traction and progresses toward commercialization milestones, Actuate token gains value, ensuring a rewarding outcome for backers who have become integral to the project's success story of improving global health. This is another succinct example of retroactive public good funding, as per Bob Dresser. Underpinning this dynamic ecosystem is Actuate blockchain, a secure and transparent foundation. This technological marvel, powered by Ethereum, ensures that transactions are tamper-proof and funds are allocated with precision. Smart contracts, integral to Actuate tokens' functionality, automate the distribution of funds, affirming accountability and bolstering backers' confidence. In the realm of science and innovation, Actuate is an active enabler, connecting researchers, entrepreneurs, and investors in a harmonious symphony of progress. Its utilization transforms an arduous journey into an exhilarating collaboration, elevating the potential of scientific endeavors in Africa to new heights. As we witness the unfolding narrative of African ingenuity, Actuate stands as a beacon of possibility, a tangible manifestation of crowdfunding's power to transcend boundaries, reshape paradigms, and propel laboratory breakthroughs toward commercial success. It is through Actuate token that Africa's scientific pioneers are uniting with a global community to revolutionize industries, improve lives, and secure a prosperous future for the continent and beyond. Breaking barriers, crowdfunding's role in funding scientific ventures in African economies. In the vibrant tapestry of African economies, an electrifying transformation is afoot, and it comes in the form of crowdfunding, an evolutionary juggernaut poised to shatter the shackles that have long fettered the funding of scientific odysseys. And leading this seismic shift with audacious resolve is none other than Actuate token, an ingenious creation flourishing upon the very bedrock of the Ethereum blockchain, propelling change with an unwavering tenacity. Cast your imagination upon a scene where a cadre of luminaries nestled in the heart of Ghana conceives an eco-friendly energy marvel, poised to reshape the very contours of the renewable energy domain. With Actuate orchestrating the grand overture, these architects of innovation breach the confines of conventional fiscal boundaries, charting a course beyond the fringes of established funding mechanisms. Picture, if you will, a dazzling Actuate-imbued platform, upon which the Ghanaian visionaries unveil their audacious blueprint to a global audience ablaze with an ardent zeal for championing transformative enterprises. An eco-vigilant patron in the hallowed halls of Europe, a tech savant hailing from the enclaves of Asia, and a bastion of green energy advocacy nestled in the expanse of North America, all converge, uniting their energies to breathe life into the vision. With the acquisition of Actuate tokens, these impassioned stakeholders metamorphose from mere financiers into dynamic choreographers of the enterprise's journey. Actuate token emerges as a harbinger of unconventional transactions, embodying an unwavering collective ambition that galvanizes both progenitors and patrons alike. As the eco-friendly marvel gains groundswell, the value of Actuate tokens burgeons, entailing palpable returns for those whose aspirations intertwine with the project's triumphs. At the nucleus of this epical metamorphosis is the formidable Actuate blockchain, a veritable cornerstone underpinning the crowdfunding renaissance. Woven together by the cutting-edge threads of Ethereum's technological prowess, this blockchain begets a realm marked by unassailable transparency and irrefutable accountability. Here, the quintessence lies in smart contracts, sentinels of Actuate's functionality, presiding with autonomous sagacity over the dissemination of funds, ensuring their dispersion aligns seamlessly with preordained milestones. Amid this veritable renaissance, Actuate is no mere bystander. Nay, it stands as an animate catalyst, fusing together visionaries, patrons, and avant-garde trailblazers within the crucible of a shared endeavor. Its very presence transmutes a hitherto elusive landscape of funding into a harmonious ecosystem, magnifying the potential of scientific exploits across the pantheon of African economies. Moreover, this revolution resonates in the realm of public health, as access to energy vitalizes homes and industries, a beacon of progress illuminating the horizon. As the parchment of Africa's innovative saga unfurls, Actuate stands resolute, a living testament, an emblem of crowdfunding's innate ability to sculpt the contours of financial dynamics, unlocking reservoirs of latent potential, and propelling scientific expeditions toward the zenith of triumph. Through the Actuate token, Africa's scientific pioneers embark upon an odyssey untrammeled by fiscal frontiers, kindling the flames of progress, and steering economies toward a vista of sustainable prosperity, a resounding ode to the indomitable spirit of individuals and nations alike. African scientific renaissance, how crowdfunding fuels commercialization of research discoveries. In the midst of an African scientific renaissance, crowdfunding is the driving force that will be actively propelling the commercialization of groundbreaking research discoveries. Actuate, as the beacon of innovation thriving on the Ethereum blockchain, will be facilitating change with unyielding vigor in this transformative process. Consider a scenario where a team of visionary researchers in South Africa has unlocked the secrets to a novel medical treatment with the potential to transform healthcare. With Actuate as a guiding light, these innovators transcend traditional funding hurdles, embarking on a journey fueled by collective support and shared ambition. Within an Actuate-powered crowdfunding ecosystem, the South African team presents their breakthrough to a global community of supporters eager to champion pioneering endeavors. An investor with a passion for medical advancements in Asia, a healthcare foundation in Europe, and a socially conscious individual in North America, all converge on the platform, united by their dedication to driving change. Through the acquisition of Actuate tokens, these stakeholders become active participants, steering the project toward commercial success. Actuate token transcends mere financial exchange. It embodies a synergy between creators and backers, a common goal that amplifies the project's impact. As the medical breakthrough garners momentum, Actuate tokens' value escalates, ensuring a tangible reward for backers who have invested not only financially, but also emotionally in the endeavor's triumph, in another example of retroactive public good funding. At the core of this transformative landscape stands Actuate blockchain, a robust foundation that underpins the crowdfunding revolution. Powered by Ethereum's cutting-edge technology, the blockchain guarantees transparency and accountability, upholding the integrity of each transaction. Smart contracts, a cornerstone of Actuate token's functionality, autonomously manage fund distribution, assuring backers that their contributions are allocated with precision. In this era of scientific resurgence, Actuate takes center stage, shaping a narrative of collaboration among researchers, backers, and pioneers. Its presence redefines the funding landscape, converting obstacles into opportunities and elevating the potential of research discoveries across the African continent. As the African scientific renaissance unfolds, Actuate stands as a symbol of empowerment, a testament to the potential of crowdfunding to transcend boundaries, revolutionize research funding, and catalyze the commercialization of groundbreaking discoveries. Through Actuate token, Africa's scientific community forges a path toward enduring progress, enriching and saving lives, and solidifying the continent's position on the global stage of innovation, improving global health. Inclusive funding, crowdfunding's potential to drive scientific entrepreneurship in Africa. In the radiant tapestry of igniting innovation across the African continent, the luminary force of crowdfunding emerges, casting its brilliance upon the path of scientific entrepreneurship. Crowdfunding, that audacious conductor of change, claims its well-deserved spotlight, with Actuate positioned at the very epicenter of this transformative spectacle, an unwavering agent of metamorphosis. Imagine, if you will, a cadre of resolute minds nestled amidst the vibrant landscapes of Rwanda, their collective genius weaving dreams of a biotechnological marvel that resonates across borders. Enter Actuate, a beacon of empowerment, a conduit for these audacious visionaries to break free from the shackles of conventional funding avenues. The global stage beckons, and Actuate stands ready, its resonance rippling across oceans to embrace a cosmopolitan alliance of backers. In the luminous realm of Actuate's crowdfunding tapestry, the Rwandese pioneers unveil their ambitious opus to a diverse mosaic of supporters, each a thread in the grand entrepreneurial narrative. An impact investor in Nairobi, a biotech aficionado in Johannesburg, a venture virtuoso in Toronto, united by a common purpose, they converge around the Actuate banner, wielding their tokens not just as currency, but as emblematic tokens of shared aspiration. Behold the Actuate token. It burgeons beyond the mere trappings of monetary exchange, embodying a symphony of dreams interwoven with the passion of creators and the zeal of patrons. As the biotechnological odyssey gains momentum, so does the Actuate token's intrinsic value, a testament to the profound commitment of backers who've invested not just financially, but heart and mind, into the symphony of progress. At the bedrock of this revolution stands the Actuate blockchain, a bastion of immutability fortifying the crowdfunding edifice. Powered by Ethereum's cutting-edge ingenuity, this blockchain enforces the twin virtues of transparency and accountability, a sentinel guarding each transaction with meticulous precision. The very essence of Actuate tokens lies within smart contracts, orchestrating the symphony of fund allocation with the precision of a maestro, kindling the flames of trust. In this fertile era of scientific ingenuity, Actuate surges forth as a conductor orchestrating the harmony between visionary thinkers, entrepreneurial virtuosos, and exuberant patrons. Its presence reshapes the very contours of funding, dismantling the ramparts that once stifled progress, and unbridling the boundless potential of scientific exploration across the African expanse. As the narrative of African scientific entrepreneurship unfurls its majestic tapestry, Actuate stands as an emblem of boundless possibility, a testament to the seismic potential of crowdfunding to rewrite the verses of financial patronage. In the crucible of Actuate tokens, Africa's scientific trailblazers carve a trajectory towards advancement, etching a saga of transformative triumph, economic flourishing, and a resonating global resonance. It is here, within the mosaic of possibilities, that the heart of global well-being pulses with vigor, a symphony composed by Actuate and conducted by the spirit of innovation. Turning ideas into reality, exploring crowdfunding platforms for African scientific ventures. In the vibrant tapestry of African scientific ingenuity, the emergence of crowdfunding platforms takes center stage, poised to orchestrate a metamorphosis from imaginative ideals to palpable realities. Enter Actuate, a dynamic force riding the currents of the Ethereum blockchain, steadfastly propelling change into the forefront of our consciousness. Imagine, if you will, a scenario where a cadre of enterprising researchers in Kenya envisions a watershed breakthrough to combat the relentless grip of water scarcity. It is in this very juncture that Actuate emerges, a beacon illuminating the nexus between audacious concepts and the requisite resources for their embodiment. Within the realm of a crowdfunding arena galvanized by Actuate's presence, the Kenyan savants unveil their pioneering concept to a global cohort of backers. An environmental advocate from the expanse of Nigeria, a tech aficionado nestled in India's technological fervor, and a benevolent institution nestled in the heart of Europe, all converge with a singular purpose, to usher the project's metamorphosis. Through the acquisition of Actuate tokens, these stakeholders transcend mere spectatorship, evolving into active architects of the transformational narrative. But mark you, Actuate token is far more than a mere medium of transaction. It encapsulates a shared mission, uniting creators and backers in an odyssey of collaborative innovation. As the solution to water scarcity gains momentum, Actuate token ascends in value, bestowing meaningful dividends upon backers who have invested not only monetarily, but emotionally and ideologically. The bedrock of this tectonic shift is Actuate blockchain, an unwavering cornerstone underpinning the renaissance of crowdfunding. Fueled by Ethereum's avant-garde marvels, this blockchain ensures a panorama of transparency and accountability with every transaction. At its heart, the integration of ingenious smart contracts, an intrinsic facet of Actuate token's essence, choreographs the ballet of fund distribution, fortifying the edifice of trust and unwavering commitment. Amidst the era of African scientific odysseys, Actuate assumes an active and decisive role, interlinking visionaries, patrons, and pioneers into a harmonious symphony of progress. Its presence reshapes the contour of financial patronage, obliterating hurdles and magnifying the latent potency of scientific concepts that span the African continent. As the chronicle of African scientific exploration unfurls, Actuate stands as an embodiment of potential, a testament to the alchemical prowess of crowdfunding platforms in transmuting the essence of ideas into the gold of tangible accomplishments. Through the conduit of Actuate token, the savants of African scientific vision etch a trail toward transformative triumph, molding industries, enhancing lives, and securing a luminous tomorrow for the African tapestry and beyond. Building a sustainable future, crowdfunding and the path to commercializing African scientific innovations. Picture this grand theater of shaping a sustainable African future, a symphony of innovation conducted by none other than crowdfunding. Can you fathom it? Tucked away in the lush heart of Uganda, a troupe of audacious researchers conceives an agricultural marvel, a technological pas de deux that harmonizes enhanced crop yields with the virtuosity of resource conservation. Okay, I know, I have introduced to you a phrase in foreign language there. Technological pas de deux is a figurative expression that combines the concept of a pas de deux from ballet with the idea of technology and innovation. In this context, it metaphorically refers to a collaborative dance or interaction between two technological elements, innovations, or entities. Just as a traditional pas de deux in ballet involves two dancers working in harmony and coordination to create a beautiful and synchronized performance, a technological pas de deux implies a similar dance of coordination and interaction between two technological advancements or components. It suggests a seamless and choreographed partnership between different technologies or innovations that work together to achieve a specific goal or outcome. This expression describes the synergy between two technologies, where each complements the other and contributes to an overall enhanced performance or outcome. It highlights the interplay and cooperation between different technological elements, much like dancers in a pas de deux working together to create a harmonious and captivating performance on stage. Actuate and crowdfunding. In this dazzling ballet, Actuate takes center stage, an avant-garde disruptor, breaking through the staid confines of traditional funding to craft a global symposium of collaboration. And what a spectacle it is! Within the hallowed precincts of an Actuate-powered crowdfunding amphitheater, the Ugandan savants unveil their opus to a chorus of backers as diverse as the constellations. A sage champion of sustainability from the African plains, an agri-tech maestro from the Far East, and an avant-courier foundation from North America, an ensemble of passion and purpose converging to breathe life into this magnum opus. Armed with Actuate tokens, these impresarios of progress metamorphose into active partners, infusing the very soul of realization into a vision of sustainable tomorrows. But hark, for Actuate token is no mere financial note, it is a crescendo of shared ideals, a harmonious fusion binding creators and patrons in a symbiotic pas de deux. As the agricultural marvel takes center stage, Actuate token swells in value, a standing ovation for backers who have invested not just in dollars, but in heartbeats and brainwaves, a melodic investment in the success of the venture. Yet the true star of this transformative theater is none other than Actuate blockchain, a formidable foundation underpinning this crowdfunding spectacle. Built upon Ethereum's cutting-edge architecture, this blockchain is the maestro wielding the baton of transparency and accountability, each transaction a sonnet of trust. Smart contracts, those virtuoso compositions, choreograph the rhythm of fund distribution, a harmonious dance of reliability and commitment. In this age of innovation, Actuate emerges as the impresario, a conductor connecting visionary minds, backers, and pioneers of the new age. Its presence remolds the funding stage, tearing down the proscenium of limitations and amplifying the resonance of scientific innovation across Africa's sprawling savannas. As the epic of a sustainable future unfurls, Actuate stands as the very embodiment of empowerment, a testament to the prowess of crowdfunding in scripting transformation, igniting innovation, and propelling African scientific triumphs into the stratosphere of commercial triumph. Through Actuate, Africa's scientific pioneers etch a sonnet of progress, inscribing prosperity and bequeathing a brighter, sustainable libretto to the continent and beyond. Bravo, we have global health. Community-powered progress. Crowdfunding's impact on science-based startups in Africa. In the pulsating expanse of African startups fueled by scientific ingenuity, behold crowdfunding as the catalytic dynamo, the very engine propelling the noble aspirations of science-forged endeavors toward the pinnacles of triumph. Imagine a tableau wherein a cadre of intrepid visionaries in Zambia conjures forth a vanguard biotechnological marvel, a paradigm-shattering solution with ramifications stretching to the farthest reaches of possibility. In this grand tapestry, Actuate commands center stage, an entity that transcends the pedestrian pathways of conventional funding, and instead bequeaths empowerment to a global fellowship of champions. Upon the stage of an Actuate-fueled crowdfunding arena, the Zambian pioneers unfurl their audacious blueprint before a diverse tapestry of patrons. An aficionado of bioengineering nestled within Africa's embrace, a bold capitalist navigating Europe's corridors, and a foundation steeped in the ethos of social responsibility, nestled within Asia's bosom, all congregate in harmonious accord to nourish the embryonic project, shepherding it from the fragile cocoon of conception to the resplendent wings of realization. Behold, the acquisition of Actuate tokens bestows upon these stewards an agency that transcends the mere mechanics of transactions. It morphs into a luminous beacon, emblematic of a shared odyssey, a joint pilgrimage that unites creators and champions in an alchemic dance of purpose. With the biotechnological marvel gathering momentum, Actuate token burgeons in worth, bestowing palpable rewards upon those who, in investing there not just their finances but also their very souls and intellects, have become inseparable kin to the project's manifestation in retroactive manner. At the nucleus of this seismic metamorphosis stands the bedrock of Actuate blockchain, an unwavering edifice underpinning the tempestuous tempest of crowdfunding insurgency, to borrow the words of Tom Wolfe. Forged in the crucible of Ethereum's bleeding-edge marvels, this blockchain stands as an impregnable sentinel of transparency and responsibility, each digital procession meticulously etched in unassailable veracity, a symphony of cryptographic precision weaving the epic saga of progress. Funding the Future: How Crowdfunding Supports Commercialization of Scientific Knowledge in Africa. In the spirited choreography of translating scientific wisdom into tangible, life-altering manifestations, crowdfunding emerges as a catalytic force, an accelerant igniting the combustion of revolutionary innovations into viable commercial realities across the vast African landscape. Embracing this epical transformation is Actuate, a masterstroke seamlessly woven into the intricate fabric of the Ethereum blockchain, a vanguard of change that stands resolute in its commitment. Imagine, if you will, an exquisite tableau where a fellowship of audacious scholars from Gambia harnesses the potent potential of cutting-edge biotechnology to unlock the enigmatic code of sustainable waste management. Within this context, Actuate takes center stage, transcending the customary conduits of funding, and weaving a seamless connection between the realm of scientific inquiry and a global tapestry of ardent supporters. Envision a vibrant symphony unfurling upon Actuate's empowered crowdfunding stage, where the Gambian visionaries unveil their paradigm-shattering blueprint to an eclectic ensemble of backers. An ecological crusader from the verdant expanses of South America, a maestro of waste management prowess hailing from the heart of Europe, and a benevolent foundation rooted in Asia's ethos, all converge in an orchestrated symphony of convergence, a harmonious alignment that fuels the alchemical transmutation from laboratory innovation to market reality. As they embrace Actuate tokens, these stakeholders are not mere financiers, they metamorphose into fervent champions, deeply invested in the narrative arc of the endeavor. Yet, Actuate token extends far beyond its financial instrumentality, morphing into a crucible of shared vision, a crucible that unites creators and advocates in an organic tango of collaboration. As the opus of waste management gains momentum, Actuate token burgeons in value, bestowing rich rewards upon patrons who have not only contributed monetarily but have also woven their emotions and ideologies into the very fabric of the journey. Fundamental to this transformative voyage is the bedrock of Actuate blockchain, an unflinching cornerstone that bolsters the edifice of the crowdfunding renaissance. Harnessing the cutting-edge prowess of Ethereum's technological marvels, this blockchain emerges as a sentinel of transparency and accountability, imbuing each transaction with a sense of fiduciary sanctity. Smart contracts, intricately intertwined with Actuate tokens' functionality, autonomously steward the flow of funds, entwining trust and commitment into a seamless tapestry. In this era of burgeoning scientific ingenuity, Actuate steps forth as an animate force, choreographing the nexus between researchers, entrepreneurs, and supporters into an organic ballet of progress. Its presence reshapes the financial landscape, shattering barriers that have hitherto impeded the course of progress and amplifying the ripple effect of scientific cognition as it cascades across the African panorama. As the narrative of African scientific ascendance continues its lyrical cadence, Actuate stands tall as a beacon of promise, an enduring testament to the potency of crowdfunding in galvanizing transformation, stoking the embers of innovation, and propelling the vanguard of scientific enlightenment toward the zenith of commercial triumph. Through the conduit of Actuate token, Africa's pioneering scientific trailblazers carve a trajectory of advancement, sculpting industries, enriching lives, and forging an indomitably radiant, sustainable tomorrow for the continent and beyond. Unlocking potential. Crowdfunding is a game-changer for scientific entrepreneurs in Africa. In the ceaseless tides of scientific entrepreneurship sweeping across the expansive African landscape, emerges a catalyst of transformation that ignites the very essence of visionary innovators, propelling their audacious concepts from the realm of dreams into the tangible fabric of reality. Behold, the phenomenon of crowdfunding, a dynamic force that has breached the conventional barricades of funding and surged forth with the vigor of a revelation. At the vanguard of this paradigm-shattering movement strides Actuate, a digital chisel hewn from the cryptic core of the Ethereum blockchain, unflinchingly devoted to reshaping the narrative of progress. Picture, if you will, an intoxicating tableau wherein a cadre of audacious minds in Cameroon unfurls a tapestry of imagination, weaving threads of brilliance into a diagnostic marvel poised to revolutionize healthcare for the marginalized and underserved. Herein enters Actuate, an agent of change that transcends the traditional shackles of financial patronage, invoking instead the collective might of a global symphony of patrons, united by the symphony of ambition. Set upon the stage of an Actuate-powered crowdfunding portal, our intrepid Cameroonian entrepreneurs unveil their visionary opus to a mosaic of champions hailing from every corner of our interconnected globe. A philanthropic doyen of healthcare hailing from the heart of Africa, a devotee of medical technology nestled in the bosom of Asia, and a visionary foundation rooted in the promise of North America, all converge, their disparate echoes harmonizing to compose the crescendo of transformation. Through the acquisition of Actuate tokens, these stakeholders metamorphose into architects of change, fervently directing the trajectory of innovation toward its zenith. But, mark these tokens well, for they are no mere coins of currency, they are talismans of aspiration, threads weaving together the destinies of creators and champions into a symbiotic ballet of progress. As the diagnostic marvel embarks upon its voyage, Actuate token ascends, its value mirroring the surging momentum of invention, an affirmation to those who have invested not merely in dollars, but in dreams, intellect, and sentiment. Yet, beneath this intoxicating surface lies the unassailable bedrock of Actuate's blockchain, a bastion of integrity that undergirds this crowdfunding revolution. Forged upon the anvil of Ethereum's pioneering technology, this blockchain is the custodian of transparency, the embodiment of accountability in every transaction. And at its very core, the sinewy sinews of smart contracts weave their intricate dance, arbitrating the distribution of funds, erecting bridges of trust, and reinforcing the steel resolve of commitment. In this epoch of scientific daring-do, Actuate emerges as the great enabler, orchestrating a symphony of connections, entrepreneurs, champions, advocates, waltzing in harmony toward a grand tapestry of advancement. Its presence is the sledgehammer that shatters barriers, an amplifier of potential that reverberates across the African terrain, where scientific alchemists distill their aspirations into reality. As the chronicles of African scientific entrepreneurship unfold, Actuate stands as an ensign of empowerment, a totem to the latent dynamism of crowdfunding, that alchemical elixir that stirs the cauldron of metamorphosis. Through the conduit of Actuate, Africa's pioneers of science embark upon a celestial navigation, steering towards the shores of progress, sculpting industries, enhancing lives, and securing a panorama of prosperity not just for the continent, but for the entire tapestry of humanity that unfolds beyond its borders, in other words global health. Conclusion. In the dazzling theater of African ingenuity, a potent protagonist has taken center stage, crowdfunding. The script of scientific progress is being rewritten, with Actuate's token as the quill, carving a saga of transformation and unity. As the curtains rise on this electrifying narrative, a symphony of visionaries, pioneers, and backers crescendo into a harmonious chorus of change. Imagine the African continent as a canvas, brushed with vibrant hues of innovation. Actuate steps forth, not as a bystander, but as the very brushstroke that gives life to groundbreaking ideas. With each Actuate token acquired, a pact is sealed, a promise of shared success, a digital handshake that traverses oceans and erases borders. As the African sun rises over Nigeria, Ghana, and beyond, Actuate's illumination knows no bounds. It forges connections beyond geography, bringing together minds fueled by passion, resources, and unbridled ambition. Through the Actuate-powered platform, a researcher's eureka moment evolves into a global movement, an entrepreneur's dream finds wings, and the world leans forward to bear witness. In this electrifying saga, Actuate is not just an instrument of change, it's the conductor of a symphony harmonizing financial prowess, technological innovation, and human aspiration. Backers become co-authors, architects of progress wielding Actuate as their quill to script a tale of commercialization, growth, and impact. Africa's scientific narrative is being rewritten, and Actuate's ink runs bold and transformative. It's a story of empowerment, where the currency of collaboration surpasses mere numbers. With Actuate, borders blur, barriers shatter, and breakthroughs leap from the realms of imagination to the theater of reality. Now, as the spotlight shines on this crescendo of possibility, the call to action resounds. Entrepreneurs, innovators, and backers alike seize this moment to join Actuate movement. Cast aside doubt, break free from limitations, and embrace the power of crowdfunding to propel African scientific renaissance to unprecedented heights. Together, let's script a future where innovation knows no bounds, where progress knows no limits. Join Actuate, and let's compose a thrilling encore of progress, a symphony of unity, innovation, and transformation that reverberates through Africa's scientific landscape and beyond. The stage is set, the spotlight awaits. Will you answer the call? Hashtag African Scientific Renaissance, hashtag crowdfunding innovation, hashtag Actuate blockchain, hashtag empowering innovation, hashtag scientific entrepreneurs, hashtag African progress, hashtag crowdfunding impact, hashtag transforming potential, hashtag innovating Africa, hashtag Actuate token, hashtag unleashing ingenuity, hashtag collaborative future, hashtag crowdfunding revolution, hashtag scientific advancement. Hashtag empowerment through crowdfunding, hashtag unlocking African potential, hashtag innovation symphony, hashtag commercialization journey, hashtag African innovators, hashtag crowdfunding success, hashtag Actuate era, hashtag shaping scientific future, hashtag retroactive public good funding, hashtag health for all, hashtag global health, hashtag incentivized investment, hashtag token airdrop, hashtag regenerative crypto economics, hashtag quadratic funding, hashtag fair distribution, hashtag neglected diseases, hashtag community health workers, hashtag African health, hashtag innovative funding, hashtag public health infrastructure, hashtag investing in health, hashtag health research, hashtag prevention and treatment. Hashtag vulnerable populations, hashtag fair distribution of resources, hashtag token houses, hashtag citizen houses, hashtag global health initiatives, hashtag emerging global pandemics.